but it teaches us how to compete as children. See, competition in life makes us all better. You think about it, if you woke up every morning and you didn't have to do your job, you could just do it halfway, we wouldn't get better. But you know that if you don't do your job, whether it's a mother, a father, as an employer, an employee, someone else is going to take your job. So it teaches us kids how to compete within the rules. And that makes them better, because see, if Johnny's fielding ground balls and throwing them to first, well, then Dante wants to do it. Because Dante doesn't want to be outdone by Johnny. And that's healthy, as long as you do it within the rules. People say, well, why did you teach Jorge Posada so much? Well, that's my responsibility when you're on a team, to make everyone better. But see, Georgie and I competed against each other. George was the other catcher in New York, and I knew he was taking my job. I mean, that's just life. I mean, that happens. We all have different gifts and talents, and he could hit better, and he threw harder, and he ran faster. That's life. But we made each other better. And that's what little kids do. Because you know what? Little kids want to play with little kids, and they make each other better. Teaches them how to win and lose gracefully. That's a hard concept. It's a hard concept for big leaguers too, let me tell you. But it's a hard concept. But you know what? In life, you're not always going to win. It doesn't matter what it is. You're not going to win the argument at home with your kids some days. How do you handle it? I can tell you, I have a 7-year-old daughter, and she is great at what she does. I mean, she's hard to convince sometimes, so sometimes you got to go around the corner to get to her. Sometimes people want to go straight ahead. That's my person. I got to go around. It teaches our kids how to compete. See, character is about, to me, doing your best when no one's looking. Who are you when no one's looking? Little League is about the development of kids playing baseball. Yes, you want your children to get better. I'm a father, I understand, I want my kid to succeed. But more importantly, it's to teach our kids how to have character. To be better men and women. Because think about it. Little League is going to be over for some kids when they're 10. Some kids when they're 14. Some kids are going to be done in high school when they're 18, college when they're 22. Some people are going to be lucky enough to do what I did until I was 38, 39. But see, your character is always going to be there. People are going to ask you who you are when you're 10, 12, 20, 24, 30, 50, 80, if you're lucky enough to make 100. So Little League is more to me about teaching your kids character. So as a coach, as a volunteer, you have a responsibility to be a mentor. If you're in it for the wins and losses, don't do it. If you're in it to teach children character, do it. Watch what you do, because you know what? Kids are watching. You're always watching the coach. Watch what you wear. Watch how you wear your uniform. Don't wear a shirt in a sense, okay, and I don't mean to offend anyone, but don't wear a shirt to Little League that says Budweiser. What happened to Josh Hancock? Many of you don't know, he's the young man with the St. Louis Cardinals. Careful, kids are watching. People are always watching you. That's why I say characters, who are you when no one's looking? Just remember, my Little League experiences were great. I still call my Little League coach from when I was 10 years old. He came and watched me manage games. He came to Wrigley Field and watched me play games. He came to the World Series and watched me. There's a relationship there that you can give to children. It's about teaching kids character. That's what Little League is to me. I want to open it up to questions. I know I was kind of serious there, and for the children, and for you moms and dads, think about it, okay? Sometimes our rewards don't come until later. I'm 42 years old. I know now how my parents showed me love by what they did for me in Little League. I didn't know it when I was 10. I didn't know it when I was 12. I know now. Playing 50 games a summer in 7 weeks. You know how many uniforms my mom washed? And I was one of 4 boys. I was one of 4 boys, and we all did it. When I was 15 and 16, I was playing 80 games a summer, and I was going to football practice. See, now I know how my mother and father tried to enrich my lives and how much they loved me. So if you're a 42-year-old parent, or however you are, and you're not seeing it, your kids will know one day. Love your kids, because it's the most powerful message.